What's up everybody? Good morning, Tommy here, Math Productions, and in this video we're going to be talking about and showing off by Miss O. It's a paid mod, it's an absolutely worth it mod. It's the Modular Outposts Argos Extractors, and it is incredible. I've made mention of it before in other videos, but I haven't really shown it off in any sort of depth or anything like that. This video isn't going to be super in depth, but by far it's going to highlight the most from this mod that I've used to date in a build. And the build itself is one that I'm working on for our current playthrough series. When I finish up Ryujian, I'm building this little custom POI settlement outpost type place, and I'm trying to fill it up with colonists and other craftable NPCs through other mods that I'll mention throughout this video. And in play, we're going to come and visit this place, see what all we can get into and find out about this place. And it's currently just a work in progress. I've got a lot of the bigger pieces in place. I have almost none of the smaller pieces in place. It is one that I'm not giving myself extra credits. I'm actually using my gameplay credits to place structures that have a building requirement of credits. But I am giving myself the resources needed for this build. I am using the cheat terminal, and in the cheat terminal I have enabled the infinite carry weight. And then I'm just using the resources list in the items category of the cheat terminal to spawn in the resources that I need to build the things that you're seeing on screen. Now, when it comes to what you're seeing on screen, I have decorated none of this. And it's one of the actual things that I really appreciate sincerely and enjoy deeply about what Miss O has done with this mod here. So all of these habs that have pre-decorated variants, the ones that I'm running through now, the ones that you're seeing on screen, they look absolutely gorgeous. They look like they're plucked straight from actual gameplay and put into the build list, right? But there's also empty versions of these habs. So you get all of the framework and the aesthetic of the building itself, absolutely none of this decorated interior, and you can then decorate it to your heart's desires, right? I'm gonna do some of that in other builds, but because this build is supposed to be one that our character just happens across, I didn't want to use too many of my familiar decorating styles, so that way this place can hopefully stand out and look really unique whenever we get to it in the playthrough series. But what you saw in that first setup of structures from this mod that we're focusing on by Miss O, the Modular Outpost, it has an all-in-one, a living quarters, an apartment, and an armory, plus that deck. And then over here on this side, there is a store, and I have that connected to the Argos, actual, I don't know why I can't go through that door. Sorry, it was throwing me off. For some reason, I can't go through that door. But like an actual Argos, I don't want to say business because that implies like a vendor, but like the actual mining company, like a headquarters building, if you will, for them. And again, all of those things come with a non-decorated variant. Real quick, not necessarily real quick, but I guess kind of quick, I'm going to show you just what's all included throughout the build list. So there's the whole ship builder, plus cargo links, intersystem cargo links. Those are fantastic. You can also put in crew stations, whether it be an actual decorated station, like you see us trying to line up in place on screen, or there's like little handpad terminals that also count. You get water coolers, water fountains, hacked mission boards, and a ton of decorative stuff that we're about to scroll through. This mod really is fantastic. Again, it is a paid mod. I think if memory serves, it's 500 credits. So it's not necessarily a cheap paid mod, but not even going to play the game of comparatively to other paid mods, especially other 500 credit paid mods. But Miss O is incredibly talented does exceptional work every time they put a mod on creations, and this one is just the icing on the cake, right? It's low battery again, but anyway, I gotta learn to charge my phone more consistently. But this mod is incredible. I'm scrolling now through actual structures and showed off those habs. You also get some really cool hallways and another airlock, and then down into these decorative pieces. Like I was saying, there's a lot. You get like crystals and rocks and wall things, signage. It's super, super cool. Adds a ton of customization to your outpost build. Again, you can just set up these habs as is, and all these decorative things, for the most part, are going to be visible. Or you can go with a clean slate and just use those decorative pieces themselves and truly set up some fantastic mining themed outposts. Last thing I want to highlight is, before the video ends, is as you're seeing on screen, the modular outpost, I need to get rid of those bushes. The modular outpost works incredibly well, incredibly smoothly, with the components added by the Wicked Workshop series of mods. All 6 of those are must-haves. If you notice the big tower in the background on the far end of where we're at here, there we go, far in there. That's Tower Hab 2 by Betamax76. That mod also adds in a ton of the goodness that you're going to see on screen. Scrappy Structures 2.0 by Mills Builds. I really am excited to finish this build up and show it off. But I hope that you've enjoyed this review of Modular Outposts Argos Extractors by Miss O. I hope you go grab it. I do hope you press the like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and take care.